Hello guys, welcome to weekly recap here on the DXY. We have the pound USD and gold. This is one of the weeks where some pairs here don't play out as anticipated or just play out really crazy. Starting out with the DXY, I anticipated that if price should break above these regions of 103.75, I will be anticipating a retest and then we can continue to the upside, or which was my best bias was price to reject this region here with an extra confluence of a downward trend line for a price to continue to the downside. And you can see it did more of the second, which is breaking above, but the retest was crazy. The retest will look like it was about to resume another downward trend line. So really giving more or less, are you sure which way are you moving? Because if you look, it might still be a bearish movement if price would have held off within this region. Okay, now if we pull back again to let's just see what pound USD did. This is where I had a couple of losses this week. So my anticipation was perfect. Let price touch this region here. So when price was fluctuating around here, I was like, because of FOMO, I decided to go in for price here with a stop here and anticipating that if price takes me out, I have an opportunity to re-enter. Okay, so when price came, I entered price here. Price came here, took me out, and then I entered into the the second time I was anticipating for price was when price had made this big push to the upside. I said, okay, confirmed. I'm ready for the buys. For any pullback here, I'm going to be killing it. Price did this. I was hesitant of going into sell for this point, but if you can see, this was a strong resistance, but I hesitated, and now price pulled back because all my plans was okay, we're buying. So price came back, and if you slide down to the 1 hour time frame here, you could see a possible region here where I was anticipating that if price pulls back to that point, I should be able to buy. You see, price came back here, rejected, and that rejection, the only thing I didn't wait for was my normal double bottom, but a rejection was good for me. So I went into a buy here with a stop loss just below this region. As you can see what happened, price went down almost twice the the move it made earlier the previous day. And meanwhile, this was the FOMC news that pulled price to the upside. Put this on the 8 hours time frame, you can see what happened during the week. It was crazy, never what I anticipated. But although I did anticipate if price breaks below this, I will go for sell. But with what price has done, when price was all around here, it killed me. I wasn't ready to go into any buys or sells anymore seeing this. But if you slide to the 1 hour time frame, there was a possible entry here for a sell, which doesn't look like what I would have loved to go in for. Okay, so this is exactly what price did here this week. It was crazy, but it was interesting. It makes you understand that you are not 100% right all the time. So let's head on to gold. Gold played out really, really nice, basically, if you ask me. So the FOMC news did great. We had more like a double bottom here, but I had all my eyes on pound USD already, and I was like, if price reject this region, we might see this push all the way to the upside. Although I didn't anticipate the pullback to be this long, but it looks like it did. We're still up for buys going forward, except if price breaks below this region of 121.49. And I did anticipate that if price breaks below this, you might see a retest from 121.20 region, and before we resume the up movement. If further break of that, we might see price come to 20.85. The first one played out, and we saw the last day, which was on Friday, we saw price pull all the way back to this region. For someone who was looking for a retest, who might have been looking for price to retest around this region, okay, you would say, okay, let's just wait for price to retest around this region. You would have got taken out multiple times, and before you know it, the week ended. It was a great week. I learned a lot, and we lose, we learn, and that's how we do it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Sunday or Monday for weekly outlook. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your weekends, and ciao.